Hello friends, today we will talk about 5S framework. This is one of the very important tools from the lean methodology, and this is very useful, very easy to implement, very simple but very powerful tool if this is used properly. Before we understand what 5S framework is and how we can use it, let's talk about the history. So this was earlier used only for paint shops, factories, plants, or wherever the machines are being used. But now this tool has that much of power. It has a lot of applications now. The application of this tool has tremendously increased. We will talk about it, and this is very powerful and easy to implement. So let's see what 5S is, and then we'll talk about it. Now in 5S, first is sort. When we talk about sort, you need to separate things you need to keep, things you don't need to keep. You need to separate these two things. Now, second point is set in order. Set in order means the things you have sorted and you have retained, they should have their own place. Number 3, shine. Now this was specifically meant for factories earlier. So shining means you need to clean the area, your work area, your tools. You need to remove the rust, you need to remove the dust, etc. Now number 4 is standardize. This is the way of work. You need to standardize your way of working. For example, I would say I'll pick the tool, I'll use it, and once I have used it and I don't need it, I'll place it back so that somebody else who needs it can use it. This is my standard way of working. Now, number 5th, which is very important, you need to sustain this process. And everybody should follow this process. But this does not mean that you cannot make the changes into the process. You can make the changes, but it goes through PDCA cycle. Whenever you make the changes, you retain it, you sustain it. You need to make it as a standard process. Everybody uses it, and then you sustain this process. I hope this 5S framework is a little clear now in your mind. Now we will see how this helps the organizations. So you can see before and after stage of the 5S. Before we have implemented 5S and after we have implemented 5S. Very clean. Now it helps you to decrease the injuries, increase the safety, increase the confidence, which helps you to run the floor shop or factories smoothly. Another example is this. You can see the papers before 5S. It's messy. Now after 5S, it's very clean. You have a lot of space. You can easily identify things. But the important point here is you need to sustain this. If you do not sustain this, don't do it. If you don't do it, it will not help. So that's why I said in the beginning, you have to do it properly. You have to have a standard way of working, and you have to sustain that as well. That is very important. That is why it is so popular, but proper implementation is very important. Now the another factor about this is very easy to implement, easy to use, does not require too much capital to implement, and does not require too many efforts to implement, and it's easy to train people how you do the 5S. And now we have spoken about the application of 5S. It was earlier meant only for factories, but now it has increased. We can use it at personal level as well. We can use it on our wallet. We can use it on our bag, laptop bag. We can use it in our homes. We can use it in our room. We can use it in cars. We can use it on our desk. We can use it on our laptop. We can use it anywhere you want. In your wallet, anywhere you want, you name it, you can use it and take the benefits out of it. Now let's take one interesting example of using it on your brain, on your mind. So you have ideas, negative thoughts, positive thoughts. So negative thoughts go. Now set in order, shine, and standardize. These 3 steps will be combined in this scenario, and we will write down all the ideas, we will prioritize it, and then whenever new idea comes in, any thought comes in, we will keep writing and updating the list. Now this is our standard process, that anytime the new idea comes in, we will keep on standardizing, we will keep on updating our list and keep prioritizing and keep working on the tasks and keep closing the tasks and implementing the tasks. So this is my standard way, one of the standard ways, for example, right? So now I need to sustain this. Once I'll sustain it, I will not forget any idea which I want to work on. So this will help me at personal level. It will help me to increase my efficiency, to increase my productivity. So it is very useful tool when implemented properly. It can be used in your kitchen as well. So use it, understand it, use it, and take the benefits from this tool. This is very powerful tool. I hope the topic is clear to you. Any thoughts you want to share, please do share with us, and we will keep coming to you with new topics and new videos. Please support our videos, and then we will keep coming to you. And thank you so much for listening, and thank you so much.